unfortunately for a lot of us, we're on public trial, and that's unfortunate. But again, I'm just going to stick by my previous statements, and listen, there will come a time where I'll be ready to share everything. But now's not the time.
The previous statement, we weren't around. I mean, you haven't talked to us since this all broke. What is your statement?
I issued it, weeks ago. You can go back and take a look. It was very clear, and again, and I speak for myself. It's not any lawyer talk or anything. I've gone on record twice and spoken about my part in all this, and I was very clear about it. I'm obviously not happy about the way things have played out, but it is what it is, and now I got to worry about football and getting back to getting in the best shape possible for the season.
Scott, if I could, what are you most disappointed with the league about? You had mentioned that in your statement.
It's a combination of things. I think, first of all, when the news first broke, I was in the hospital with my family. My daughter had just been born, and I have to hear something, through a back-channel media person about some investigation that's been going on for a couple of years, and I was never even alerted about it. I had a problem with that. That was at a time when I was supposed to be with my family, enjoying time with my newborn daughter, so I was disappointed in that. Since that time, I think, again, the idea of being on a public trial is a difficult situation to be in. Like you just said, it's our word against theirs deal, but and that's frustrating. But the reality is that I know what actually happened, and that's why I can stand by those statements.
Is it what are you worried about? Is it your name being tarnished? That say that you lose your appeal. I mean, don't you think your name will be tarnished for?
Yeah, listen, my reputation is a lot more valuable to me than 3 game checks, and my track record speaks for itself.
Are you confident in that? Are you confident in that appeal?
Yeah, it's a process that has to run its course. I'm not going to make any predictions on any of it, but it's a process, and I'm just going to respect the process and just come in and go to work and enjoy my teammates and coaches, and again, do everything possible I can to make this the best season of my career.
Can Goodell be judge and jury?
What's that?
What is the appeals process?
There will be another hearing next week in Philadelphia on the 30th, and then we'll see what happens from there.
Vilma is suing the league. Have you considered any litigation against the league?
Yeah, listen, Jonathan Vilma is incredibly bright. He's a man of very high character, and he's got a lot of pride. And he's one of the best teammates I've ever had, and I'm proud to call him a friend. So yeah, I wish him the best with whatever he wants to do. But beyond that, yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
Can you say, was there a bounty program? I mean, Greg Williams has talked about it, but. And were you aware that this thing was even going on?
I'm just going to stand by my previous statements and about my involvement or lack of involvement, I guess, would be a better way to say that.
Scott, what did the Browns say to you?
Oh, they've been incredibly supportive from the very beginning when everything first started to break. I spoke with everyone here, and they've been incredibly supportive. And I appreciate that very much.
Scott, how would you respond to those that might say that being in the locker room, how could you not know anything like that was going on?
Well, it depends on what are we defining as what was going on. That's the thing. So
that's
again, a lot of the stuff is being worked out, and it's a process, and I have to respect that just like everyone else does, and I'll just leave it at that.
Scott, do you have evidence to clear your name?
I mean, that's right now. It's just my word against theirs, and it's a tough situation to be in. Can I go to bed at night and look myself in the mirror and know what actually happened? Yes, but it's an uphill battle. Can I go toe to toe with with the media and all that kind of stuff? It's a challenging prospect.